YouTube, what is up with y'all today? This is Neil Goodfella Neil, coming through with another talk video. Basically what's good tonight, y'all, man. So Saturday happened, Sunday happened, Monday happened, and tonight is Tuesday. So is this 2 to 3 days after the release? I'm you know, it's just so much stuff that happened just besides just the Concord's releasing on Saturday. Got my pair, but this video is basically a talk video on the Concord 11. So as far as what I've seen, what I've heard, and all that stuff, man. And Concord 11 is number one. We're starting off with Saturday. How was y'all pickup, man? Was it an easy, smooth pickup? I didn't really see too many people complain about like not picking it up, because I guess maybe 1 million pairs was supposed to be made. I just got mine through the Nike sneakers app and just kept it simple like that. I had a kind of like a backup spot on hand because I don't trust too many YouTuber places or whatever where they talk about going like, you know, like a popular YouTuber, because obviously a lot of those people that want the sneakers is gonna be watching that video to try to get them, so you're not gonna be the only one trying to get them. So I understand they just trying to help or whatever, but yeah. So I'd rather go where it's a little bit less competition. But anyway, so the way this release was, it kind of reminded me of the Black Cement 3 release in February of 2018 this year. I just like to always mention the year, just so in case who's ever looking at this video in the future, they can know what I'm talking about, since some people ignore timestamps. Like, for example, this would be December 2018, whatever date out, you know. So basically the Concord 11 release remind me of a Black Cement 3 release from February 2018 of this year. And basically it was just like that. So it was like where you can cop, but like if you was on it, then you should have got your pair. But you know, if you was sleeping or just slipping up and just messing around thinking it wasn't gonna be none, you basically was X'd out of a pair, man. Like, it wasn't happening. I think some people thought these was gonna sit, and even on StockX, these even still hitting a little bit for resale a little bit. Profit margin wise, you probably really is looking at like 50 to 60 bucks at this point in time in December, mid-December. But when we going in, roughly to mid-December. So yeah, man, that's basically how that looks. So not too bad if you want to get them, but as far as restocks, I do believe restocks gonna happen. My thing is just like, hey man, you know, always try to keep them sites open that they dropped at or whatever, you know, on your phone or whatever, because like just keep the tab open, because you never know, because that boy might drop and you can't even get back in, you know what I mean? So it's kind of like one of them things you got to kind of be lurking or whatever. I think it is some kind of apps or whatever that lets you know when restocks happen, but I don't got none of that stuff, man. So if as far as me, I was thinking about doubling up, but I might have just doubled up just to like resale or whatever later down the line, maybe, because dude, man, like my shoes, I don't even wear them that much to actually even, they don't even look worn, because I don't even really wear them that much. You gotta like look up real close to even notice I even wore them. So like, for example, this the Midnight Navy, and went like 82, you know what I mean? Definitely fly, definitely classic. You know, this barely look like, I barely even wore this all like that. Like, this doesn't even look like it's even been worn that much. I've just worn this towards like the week of or whatever, you know what I mean? Because I knew the concourse is coming out, so it's just like, just wear those for the fun of it. But as far as like what I got with mine, oh man, just said congrats for being the owner and all that other crap. Hopefully again y'all picked up. And this is how the sneaker look. You know, it's been a bunch of people that's been showing it or whatever enough. You know what I mean? I didn't want to be that next Concord video. So another thing too, man, about these joints, the only thing that I really like picked up on personally is that the leather is actually softer on the back compared to this and the Space Jams and maybe the red joints. And you know, the Concord, I mean not the Concords, but the Bread 11s, I'm trying to get those too when those drop as well. You know, I got the 2012 Bread 11s this year, so the leather on those on the back right here is definitely hard on those. But anyway, enough of that. But I heard they end up doing a restock too. Like, that shit crazy. Like, they literally restocked the next day, finish line or something like that. And who else has something? Hibbit, like late last night. Like, I was just lurking, I was just cruising, you know what I mean? I was just doing a regular sneaker hunt thing. Now I don't spend my life looking for sneakers down. I know that's one of them skills or whatever, but you know what I mean? Like, that's not all I got to do with my day and my time, you know what I mean? But it just so happened I was on there, and you know, they damn near let me check out until it said it was out of stock. So you know what I mean? So, but anyway, I think slow restocks is going to happen around periodically though. A lot of people saying don't pay resale. It's not really worth it to pay resale unless you really want these that bad. You know, I know we live in a microwave society, and it's like, you know, people can't wait for shit no more, or they can't wait for things and you know what I mean, and just get it for retail, but then complain when they have to pay resale. So what my thing is, I mean, if you know you're not gonna be like trying to wait for a restock for this, then maybe buying it resale is the only way. But if you don't want to get hit on the head, definitely try that restock if you can, you know what I mean, however way they alert people, or just, you know, be on those sites that the sneakers initially dropped at. I wish they would have sewn the 45 on, just my thoughts. So yeah, I got these, and I didn't wear them yet, but they smell good as hell. Smell like grape. But definitely a fly classic shoe, all that stuff though, man. That actually rounds up all the OG colorways. That rounds off all the OG colorways I need for the Jordan 11 in general. So at this point in time right now, I'm just waiting for Bread 11 with the high patent leather, and then the Columbia 11s with the high patent leather, you know, when they re-retro them. That's the only reason I would even be copping, unless they just come out with an insane crazy colorway that I would like of the 11s. Cool grays, I like those, so I would want those. As far as like the ones that came out like Gammas and 72 and 10s, those are okay, but I'm not too pressed to get them. But cap and gowns, those look cool too, but see, they starting to look like, it's like if you already got the Space Jam, it's kind of pointless to get those shoes, like, because it's a predominantly black sneaker. But anyway, moving on through this Concord madness, certain like YouTubers hating on other YouTubers that's actually, it's sneaker guys. No, I ain't gonna put people's name all out there, but like one bought out the store and all that, and then another sneaker YouTuber bought out a store. If you look at the videos enough, you already know what I'm talking about, or who I'm talking about. And you know, another sneaker YouTuber getting on him about resale and all that, saying it ain't fair and all this stuff. So it's like, it's one of them things, like, man, again, it ties back into what I just said a few months ago. As far as reselling go, only the companies can control that. And if the companies like Nike, Jordan brand or whatever put out enough pairs to the point where these Concord 11s actually sit on shelves, because eventually people will run out of money eventually. I don't care how much of a favorite shoe. If they want to drown you out with this sneaker, they could drown us out with this joint if they really wanted to. And yeah, people will want it. And hell, it might even discount a little bit if they, but I don't even think they even discount, because they know that people just come in and just start buying them. Just like, oh, I messed up my other pair, I'm gonna just buy another pair. I don't think that many people can pay $220 plus tax all the time, and you know, resellers will get burned out, and then eventually, you know, it just, you have to wait a few years until this actually get value if they drown us out with this sneaker. I don't think they're gonna drown us out, but again, another thing to go back to as well, they put out enough where if you was there on the sneakers app and you cop within like that 1 second or whatever, or a few seconds that it was up, or maybe hell, maybe even a few minutes, because I heard that this was even sitting on the sneakers app. The Concord 11 was sitting on the sneakers app for like an hour or something like that, from certain YouTubers I heard. We're looking at their videos. So it's like the people that actually want to cop this actually could have bought these and just bought them like that, like with ease or whatever. Regular people, like a regular person that didn't know, you know, that signed up for the raffle, probably don't know too much about the sneakers app, probably don't know about StockX or Gold, probably like just a regular person, them people that just get 11s for the hell of it because they know it's that time of year or whatever, I can see them missing out because they just didn't know, and they just didn't, you know, they just struck out because they was just unlucky. But if you, like, if you're actually into sneakers, it should not be a reason that you shouldn't at least have your own pair. I think some of the guys in the comments probably low-key on these videos. Some of the guys in the comments probably low-key bitching, like they got their pair, maybe even a second pair, but I think they just want to be greedy as well and stack up on more and more pairs to resell, and then have pairs for themselves and stuff like that. So that's what I believe it is. With me, bro, like, the one pair is fine. Again, maybe the second pair would be kind of cool, kind of, maybe, you know what I mean? If it fall in my lap, best believe, bro, I'm not trying. But if it fall into my lap, you know, then I cop, you know what I mean? Like, because eventually the price on these will go up. And I urge you to cop too. Like, man, don't like, because majority of the time, if you actually into sneakers or whatever, and ain't nothing wrong with trying to make a living off of it, but you got to use two different approaches when you're trying to make a living off sneakers versus buying kicks to sell to buy other kicks, you know what I mean? So the brain works kind of a little, you know, your mind state and approach is a little bit different versus, you know, well, I gotta pay keep my lights on with this or whatever. So versus, yeah, I just want to get my other grill or whatever, you know what I mean? So when you have those different kind of mindsets, you know, you should have a different approach towards going towards these kind of hype releases. So with me, kind of like how the Win Like 96s was when I finally got rid of those, because remember I had like 2 pairs. I had 2 pairs this year. So I still got my first pair, obviously, because I'm always keep those, but that second pair I sold because I wanted some more kicks. I wanted, you know, a kick that was a little bit more costly, you know what I mean? So it is what it is. So if I ever got a second pair, I might sell it just for the resale, just to get, you know what I mean, so I can get something else that I want. That's probably like $250 plus, or damn near $300 or something like that, because that second Concord for me can actually help me. Worst kind of worse, if, you know, the kick that I want just a little too damn much, I just sit on the Concord and just wait, you know what I mean? But other than that though, man, tell me what y'all think in the comments though, man. Let me just round it all off before I leave. I know I'm almost coming in on 13 minutes. Number 1, this was an easy pickup if you actually tried. Regular people, they might have hit, you know what I mean? Because again, some people that not even into kicks probably just want 11s, or, oh man, what's the Christmas Jordans? 11s. Everybody and their mother. But if you was into sneakers, you should have got these, at least 1 pair already. And I think dudes low-key crying because they want to get quadruple pairs and 5 pairs or whatever, so they saying they struck out. You gotta read between the comments sometime. Now granted, some people might naturally actually struck out, but come on, bruh. If you into kicks, you into kicks. You know where these things release and the time and who raffle and all that stuff. Number 3, or whatever number I'm on, you know, some people, another sneaker YouTuber hating on another one for cashing out. That's that whole resale stuff. Dude, that whole reselling stuff has sailed so long ago with me, bro. Like, it don't even matter anymore. Like, I even urge you to even resell. You know what I mean? Like, to get what you need to get. That's just how this game going now, man. You gotta fight fire with fire. You can't just stand in the middle. Wait, y'all need to stop and da-da-da. Man, long as money involved, man, you can't stop nobody, man. And they not gonna let you stop them. So, you know, and that's not to say anything bad about, you know what I mean? It ain't nothing but sneakers. So, yeah, do I believe it's unfair that some people didn't get their pairs and some people backdooring them and shit? Like, yeah, that's unfair. But at the same time, man, it's these sneaker companies. They need, if they pump out more, it'll drown all that out, man. Because it'll be pointless to even buy this, or it'll be pointless to even try to resell it, rather, if it's already in the store or it's coming out again. So, rate, comment, and subscribe, man. This talk went on long enough. Y'all know I had to cover this controversial Concord 11s topic, man. Chime down below, man. That's basically everything I wanted to cover in a nutshell. Yeah, I got my pair or whatever, man. And, you know, on to more kicks, though, man. Oh, and another thing, too. Shout out to everybody who's been watching my other previous videos, too. I got more kicks on the way. dude, it's gonna be like a damn near like a sneaker review marathon damn near. So I'ma still throw a sprinkle in some talk videos though, you know what I mean? So I won't just be messing y'all head up with too much of sneaker pickups, sneaker pickups, sneaker pickups. So, you know, y'all still get my analysis on some things. Go check out my other talk too I'm about to drop as well. I got coming up. So, and you know, it's dealing with more kicks obviously. So look at the reviews coming up, back to back to back to back. Those coming up, they just gonna be coming out like every day. So it's almost gonna be like a video every day, so I can get to my countdown, have everything out, so y'all know what I'm talking about. You know what I mean? So yeah, peace.